The Black Panther beastman pinned the tiny human down, forcing him to calm his bladder and behave. He suffered from a mental rampage that even the best doctors were unable to cure, yet he found himself irresistibly drawn to the person before him. That was why he suspected this human had been sent to assassinate him. Speak. What weapon did you bring? Jiang Zhao didn't understand a word. He was just a miserable office worker, worked overtime until his heart spasmed, collapsed unconscious, and when he woke up again, he had crossed over into a beastman world. In this world, everyone had tails and ears. He had neither. The doctors immediately diagnosed him as a disabled beastman. Panicked, Zhang Zhao fled the ward, hid behind some greenery, and decided he had to find a way back to his original world. His mother was still waiting for him at home. Just then, he overheard someone say that the Interstellar United Academy was developing a time travel machine. The moment he heard that, Zhang Zhao bolted straight for the hospital exit. If he could sneak into that academy, find the time machine, he could go home. But just as he reached the entrance, the hospital's giant screen started broadcasting footage of his escape. Security spotted him immediately. After great effort, he finally shook them off, only to be dragged into a room by a lunatic beastman and nearly assaulted. When begging didn't work, Zhang Zhao pretended to submit. The moment the Black Panther loosened his grip, he grabbed a nearby water cup and smashed it against the beastman's head. After knocking him out, Zhang Zhao dressed himself and ran desperately toward the time machine he'd been dreaming of. After countless twists and turns, he finally enrolled in the academy that housed the time machine. At the opening ceremony's first lecture, the award presenter stepped onto the stage. The very Black Panther beastman Zhang Zhao had knocked unconscious. He was the Legion commander of this world, the youngest general in history, and a special guest instructor at the Interstellar United Academy. Zhang Zhao didn't hear a single word the perverted beastman was saying. He quietly prepared to slip away. He really didn't want to be noticed by that lunatic again. Better to use this chance to find the time machine. His two beastman roommates asked where he was going. Zhang Zhao lied, saying he needed the restroom. On the podium, Lances posed a question. After suffering severe mental trauma during battlefield training, a subject's mental entity goes berserk. Does anyone know the treatment plan? Hands shot up across the room, but Lance's gaze landed on Jiang Zhao, who was crouched and trying to escape. The student squatting on the floor, please answer. Jiang Zhao froze. His face flushed instantly. Images from that night flickered in his mind. His major was mental entity care, the most despised discipline in the academy. Mocking laughter erupted around him. But Jiang Zhao didn't even know what they were laughing about. Thinking that the berserk beastman was a lion, and lions were also cats, he cautiously answered, maybe pet the fur so it won't panic, and feed it some cat treats? The room exploded with laughter. He actually wants to touch someone else's mental entity. Does he have no basic knowledge? How did someone like this even get in? The fox beastman roommate laughed awkwardly and hurriedly pulled Zhang Zhao down to sit beside him. The other roommate explained quietly, mental entities are extremely sensitive. They can't be touched by anyone except their bonded partner. That's why everyone says our major shouldn't even exist. Only then did Zhang Zhao realize. This major was a trap. No wonder it had been so easy to get in. Seeing his roommate Danville rubbing his reddened eyes, Zhang Zhao patted his chest confidently. I'll get our dignity back. In his previous life, he'd studied biology. Danville stared at him, confused. What is this guy talking about? Then Jiang Zhao began sharing his expertise in dealing with feline creatures, grooming them by licking their fur, wearing mascot suits to approach them, or using soul extraction devices to remotely subdue them. As someone who'd pet every cat and dog in his neighborhood, his reputation wasn't for nothing. This combo attack left everyone stunned. Applause broke out. Then Zhang Zhao heard Lances say, very interesting answer. After the lecture, Zhang Zhao, please come to my office. I'd like to discuss your ideas in detail. Zhang Zhao's hands shot behind his back. My ass is definitely not safe. Zhang Zhao absolutely did not want to meet that pervert Lances. Unfortunately, he had a roommate who worshipped Lances to death. The guy grabbed Zhang Zhao and sprinted toward the office. Lance's was an S-rank black gold leopard beastman, born into a top-tier noble family, and the youngest general in the empire. To his roommate, meeting Lance's was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Standing outside the office, Zhang Zhao sighed. I'm already here. Just don't provoke him, or I'll never get near the time machine. Inside, Lance's was holding Jiang Zhao's background file, sent by the Social Welfare Bureau. No other records. That only made him more suspicious. Lance's suspected he was a Federation spy. Under the excuse of helping him choose a more suitable major, Lance's ordered a physical examination. Jiang Zhao was slammed into a chair. Mechanical arms descended from above, locking him in place. Lance's mental power swept over his body. If Jiang Zhao had undergone any bodily modifications, it would be impossible to hide. The sensation of mental tentacles sliding across his skin was light, but Jiang Zhao soon flushed, sweating heavily. Suddenly, Lance's smelled something. The same scent as before. That irresistible scent. Just as he was about to lose control, a black panther materialized in front of him. Are you trying to silence him permanently? Zhang Zhao was terrified, but the panther only licked his face gently, showing intimacy. Everything the panther felt was transmitted directly back to Lance's. After restraining himself, Lance's barked a command. The panther vanished back into his mental world. Lance's stepped closer. Who sent you? What do you have that makes Mo Yan favor you? A knock sounded at the door. Lance's released Zhang Zhao immediately. Don't tell anyone what happened today. Relax, Zhang Zhao snapped. If you're not ashamed, I am. The visitor was Crown Prince Harris, sent by the Emperor to check on Lance's health. While the two spoke, Zhang Zhao quietly slipped away. From there, events spiraled rapidly. A fake mental stabilizer, a bunny costume, a bar street full of men, a beautiful beast woman who turned out to be a man, and a contract signed under drug-induced delusion. Only when he was pinned down and kissed did Jiang Zhao finally realize there was no big sister. The breathtakingly beautiful person before him was a man.